Many people dream of starting a business, but fear holds them back. They think, I don't have enough money, or I don't have the experience. Some even wonder, what can I really do on my own? But history teaches us something very important. You don't need millions to start. You don't need a team of experts. What you need is knowledge, patience, and the willingness to take the right steps. With these, you can build incredible success, even from nothing. If you have ever thought about starting a business or improving the one you have, then listen closely. This story could change your perspective forever. Mr. Simon was a respected man in the business world. He spent decades running successful companies, building empires, and achieving incredible success. But as he got older, he decided to step back from his demanding work. He handed over his business to his sons and moved to a quiet village away from the hustle of city life. Still, his love for business never fully left him. Every morning, he would walk through the village, observing small entrepreneurs running their businesses. Some were selling things at the market, others by the side of the road. Despite their small scale, he was happy to see people trying their best, working hard to build something on their own. One morning, as Mr. Simon wandered through the market, he met a small businessman named Christopher. With a warm smile, Christopher offered him a locally made snack. The taste, made from fresh, natural ingredients, was truly amazing. After eating a few bites, Mr. Simon couldn't help but compliment him. But when he noticed the snack was being sold in simple, unbranded plastic packaging, he saw an opportunity. This snack is fantastic. How long have you been selling it? Mr. Simon asked. Christopher's face lit up as he replied, Almost 10 years, but the number of customers hasn't really grown. It's mostly just the locals who know me who buy it. Christopher then shared his journey, how he had started his business with barely any money, how he could only sell in the local market, and how he had no idea how to reach a larger audience. Mr. Simon listened closely and realized that the product had great potential. The problem was that, like many small entrepreneurs, Christopher was facing limitations. What if he, too, started from nothing, with just his knowledge and experience? Could he succeed? Mr. Simon was determined to prove that success could be built with the right knowledge, even when starting from zero. Over the next few days, Mr. Simon walked around the village, listening to small business owners and understanding their struggles. He noticed that many of them depended on flour, but were often paying high prices for it. That's when an idea began to form in his mind. A successful business doesn't always need to be complicated. It just needs to solve a problem. And the best products, Mr. Simon realized, weren't just about quality or low cost. They were about providing value and creating something that people could rely on. He thought, what if we could supply locally produced flour at a fair price? So he asked the small entrepreneurs around the village, would this be something you need? The response was overwhelming. Most of them said yes. That was all the confirmation Mr. Simon needed. There was a huge opportunity here. If he could provide affordable flour with modern packaging and branding, it could become a winning product. Though Mr. Simon had enough money to launch a large-scale operation, he decided to start small, on purpose. He wanted to test his theory and prove that success was possible even with limited resources. He produced a small batch of the flour, packaged it with attractive branding that told the story of the village's local culture, and sold it in small local shops and on social media. At first, the rejections came, but Mr. Simon did not mind. Since he had started small, the risk was low. Each rejection taught him something valuable. Was the quality right? Was the price too high? What was his competition doing? Over time, he honed the product, learned from the feedback, and studied the market. After months of trial and error, he found the right formula. Local flour, a carefully selected mix of spices, modern packaging, and a brand that spoke to the local culture. And just like that, His product started gaining traction. It was affordable, it was high quality, and it was something the community needed. But Mr. Simon didn't stop there. He knew that for the business to really grow, he needed others to get involved. So he started a simple partnership model, allowing others with little capital to sell his flour, too. This way, everyone could win. Not just Mr. Simon, but the other entrepreneurs as well. They could now sell the product, make a profit, and grow their own businesses. The lesson was clear. Even the simplest product, when done right, can succeed. From Mr. Simon's story, we learned that success comes not from the size of your investment or your team, but from the knowledge you have and the willingness to work hard. It's about solving real problems, staying committed, and trusting the process. So if you've been waiting for the perfect time, stop. If you've been waiting for things to be just right, start now. Because the future is built on small steps, not big leaps. And remember this: knowledge and consistency can turn even the simplest ideas into success. If this story inspired you, take action today. Don't wait for motivation to come. Start now and let time do the rest. Your future is not built on excitement. It's built on repetition. If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to like and share. Thank you for listening.